Can you feel the heat? Samuel J's Price is about to enter the building, baby. We're about to get it in. We're gonna break down Bitcoin, altcoins, and we're gonna feel amazing about our lives. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on into the live. 4 minutes to count down. 4 minutes to count down. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Are we here ready to go? Feeling big, feeling good. No, I'm just messing with you. Each and every one of you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Spread love, light, and happiness throughout your life. Hope everything's going well with you. It's Sunday morning. Let's start with my favorite track, No Eat, No Pay. It just puts me in a good mood, baby. I don't know why, but it's just the way it goes, baby. The way it goes. Shout out to everybody here. I'm going to break down my trades last night. I'm going to talk about what happened in the market. Last night, you saw me go live. I went in at 27.5. We sold at 27.580 for a quick 3.5%. I went back in at 27.540 and got back out today at 27.874 for another 12.5%. That's 11x leverage at a very small bill. You know, nothing crazy. This was the trade up to the money. I'm going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. We're going to show you where Bitcoin's going right now and show you what we did last night. Last night, I called along, did I not? Coming out of the falling wedge to the upside. Why did I call along? Because the 4-hour time frame was about to blast, and I've seen the 4-hour just do damage. I saw falling volume with falling price, which told me a reversal was on the way. I used this little trick here to make so many gains. Falling volume and falling price has changed my life. I've given my special sauce to people around the world. People have built indicators off my brain. People have done so many things with my insane mind. I'm telling you right now, we have done so much together. I've inspired people to start channels, inspired people to change their lives, inspired people to go after what they love. So many people have met me and decided that they could do something different with their lives. And I'm telling you right now, that's what this channel is doing. We're motivating people to change their lives every single day. We're showing you that if you do something every day, that if you don't stop, that if you believe in yourself, there's no way you will be denied of your goals and your desires and your destiny. Come with me. Ride out onto your destiny. I'm riding out on my destiny, baby. Nobody is telling me where to go. I do not have a boss, and I will never work for someone again for the rest of my life. I'll turn 40 years old, and I am free from the rat race, baby. I turned 40 in 2 months, and I did it, baby. And you can do it too. I'm excited for today. Let's calm it down a little bit, but I am excited. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. What a blessing we have going on. So, moving forward, let's take a look at Bitcoin. We called a long last night. This is a bigger long, though. Definitely a bigger idea here. No, I 255, I shaved it. But definitely a bigger idea. That should be like that, 281. Target is here. Why is this the target? I just take the wick to wick. All right. I took wick to wick, and then I spread it back out. We could make a nice breakout here to the upside for Bitcoin. This is a diamond. Diamonds are known as reversal patterns. However, we kind of double topped. It's very rare to see a diamond double top. The 1 hour is the only one that kind of gives you the diamond properly because you get the lower low on the wick. So here's the deal. Diamonds tend to break down the way they came in. This white line would show you where we're likely to go. How come I didn't trade the diamond like so? Well, usually you do come up to the top trend line here. You have to touch it once, usually about 2 to 3 times before you get the major dump. And I'm not even saying that the dump is happening. I see some bigger moves on bigger time frames. I've been talking about it. I've been breaking it down. And look, this is my 4 hour, right? But I showed you that I had another group. So what you do is you create groups, right? So here's this group. I could take this away. And then look, this is my 12-hour group. We slip to the 12-hour. I get rid of some of that 7-minute action. But look, this is my 12-hour trade right here. See? So I can see the bigger picture. And I have that played out. And I'm going for the gusto. That will take you to 38,200. You can see a massive move. One more bank collapses. One more bank issue. I'm telling you right now, we're going to see something go down. So it's only going to propel Bitcoin one more time up into that present moment in time. I'm watching the 3-day chart. And I keep reiterating this so you don't forget. I'm watching the movement up to the 200 SMA. It's just so likely we do that. Because look, the 50 is crossing the 100 and the 80. When the 50 is crossing, it's getting pulled. When the 50 pulls, it's telling you the price action also wants to get to the 200 SMA. This is kind of an interlocking of movements. I've backed into this for years. I've taught so many people this special sauce. And I'm telling you right now, this could change your life right there. 33,242 on the way to the upside. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I want. Now, we're getting overbought on the 3-day. There's a chance we do not make this happen, and there's a chance that we stop right here at resistance. So that's why I'm still, looking cautiously at these smaller time frames to make sure that diamond does not defy us to the downside. But right now, look at that 3-day chart. 12-hour looks amazing. 22-hour looks pretty good too, but there could still be a dump. That could still be a Bart Simpson to the downside. All right. So we're playing it, but we are up on the trade, and I did close my trade. I'll show you where I closed it at 27,874, and it's a pretty good sell. Why did I close the trade there? Well, I'll show you. The 15-minute was getting pretty overbought, and when the 15-minute gets overbought, it's usually a pretty good sell for me if I'm in a swing trade. So That's what I did. And I opened that last night on the live stream, and I closed it, right before I started. I actually closed it, and then I was like, I should have closed it in front of everybody. But I also felt like it was a good time to close it, and I had to close it. So, but again, you saw me last night. You saw me this morning. I haven't really changed. It is what it is. And you can see the consistency over and over again. So shout out to everybody here on the live. We also traded XRP. We're going to take a look at that in a second and break it down for you. So here, that's my 12-hour chart. All right, we'll get rid of that for now, and we'll get back into the smaller time frame. And I'll get rid of the 12-hour trade. There we go. So here we are. This is where we stand. This is where we sit. Trade's still open. No reason to close it yet. And this flag is still pending. However, the 15-minute now is suggesting to me that either the 7-minute gets a short squeeze, right? And we make some type of pennant here. But see how far price action needs to usually touch back to the 21-day moving average before we can get a move to the upside. How's the chat going? Let me pop out that chat. Didn't get a chance to look at the chat yet. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody here on Twitch. Who here is on Twitch? Who here is on Twitter? I got it. Now I can see people, I think, from everywhere. I got the comments from all places. Shout out to Legos, The Lifer, Gammon Hodl Crypto, everybody here. CNC Ireland. Watch 2 out of 24 likes, 74. Pay the man. Smash that like button. Headed to the beach to do some onshore fishing with the fam. Wanted to stop in and hit that like and say I love you all. Shout out to Jesse, man. We love you. God bless you. Have a blessed time with your family, man. Today will be a blessing. Remember these days with your kids because you'll be older one day and you'll look at them and you'll tell them the stories of how sweet they were and how amazing they were. Whenever I see my parents, they spend half the time telling me about how I was as a baby, and they still do it to this day. And I'm 40 years old. So, you know what I mean? Cherish the time with your children. I'm telling you right now. Try not, do everything you can not to let the market stress you out. Like if you're stressed out in trades and then you come in and you're eating dinner in front of your kids and you're like, I lost a trade. Just like, if you're letting trading make you kind of a nasty dad or a nasty mom or whatever it is, now, come on. Life is the essence. Everything else is an add-on. Life is the essence. Make sure you treat life as the essence. So I'm going to watch this flag on the 7. Just like we watched this flag on the 7 and we got the pump to the upside. If we had stayed disciplined and watched our low stochastics, we got paid. We're going to do the same thing here and get paid. So I like what the 4 hour's doing. 4 hour looks like it's going to pin the 1 hour and continue to the upside. That's a bullish engulfing candle there. I mean, you could put basically a whole slew of, you could put that candle inside basically. So would like more, but it's a bullish engulfer. That's a pretty nice move to the upside. The falling wedge did break out. 68% of the time it was supposed to. That's exactly what happened. So, hey, if you stick to the script and you just do what the chart tells you to do and you stay humble, I find it works pretty good. You use a stop loss, you stay humble, you take profits, you learn to pay yourself, you don't dream about every single position. You either long-term hold or you swing trade. You tell yourself before the trade what you're doing. You come to exact ideas with what you want to do. You stay disciplined. You write down your plan and you stick to your plan. Once you make a gain and you have like me, I start buying BTC with the gains, baby. And then I stack it on a hardware wallet. Get your Trezor wallet, link in the description below. Get your Trezor wallet today. Link in the description below. Check this out, man. This thing is amazing. Touch screen, ready to go, at your beck and call. Get yourself a hardware wallet. If you do not have your Bitcoin and your most precious asset stored in a hardware wallet, you are not your own bank, and it may not be the move. Bitcoin's starting to get a little bit of a move here. I'm feeling like this thing could blast. Let's take a look at the 5. Is the 5 getting busy? The 5 looks like it could get the move to the upside. That could be a trade right there on the 5-minute time frame for a quick scout. It's looking pretty juicy right now. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP suggesting an order right there at 28,000, about to get slapped. They do want to bring it up. I don't see another order too close. It looks like we're definitely going to go into that order book. I'll swing trade that tiny little flag to the upside in at 27,927. Stop loss can be a little bit lower to 276 at about 27796. And we could go all the way up and try to get to 28,296. Interesting. So that would be the trade. May not happen, but the 5-minute suggests it may, and the 4-hour is pushing. 15-minute is against us. That could be the lackluster move, but the smaller time frame looks pretty good. I'm going to try to scalp this for a little more here. All right? I'm going to attempt to scalp this for a little more on the 5-minute time frame. I almost don't have the time to see it here, but I'll set it up from over here and run right in. So I want to get it now. Stop loss at 27,775. I think is going to be a nicer move there. Okay? So I hit this right here. Stop loss is 27.75. Take profit is 28,250. I'll go a little light on the move. 14 for, that's a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I like what I'm looking at there. Quantity 1, about 511x leverage. And I'm going to snatch into the trade there, all right? Idea is to get up into the move, all right? And there you go, another little mini trade there. And I just keep scalping. I take, I'll just take 10%, 3%. I take whatever the market can give me. That adds up over time. You would be surprised. Humble trading, baby. Humble trading. So I like the flag. I took the flag, 21-day moving average. 4 hours pushing. I like the movement. Starting kind of a parabola. Looks pretty nice to me. High volume node. Hey, so that's what I'm looking at here today on the 5-minute time frame. Where do I see us going to tonight and into tomorrow? And then I live stream tonight at 8 p.m. for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. Who is excited for the weekly candle close tonight? I am excited for the weekly candle close. And if you stay tuned, I'm not done yet with the stream. I'm going to give you 3 altcoins that I'm really looking at that you may want to pay attention to. 3 altcoins that you may want to pay attention to. Last night on the live stream, I did my first liquid staking. I went over to Strider and liquid staked some BNB and got some BNBX. Exciting times to be alive with liquid staking. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. May God bless each and every one of you. I did not put the lemon in the water. I am fasting today. I am fasting, so I can't drink the water. So I just made that decision right now. I still wasn't sure. I was maybe going to drink it. But you know what? My wife fasts, so I might as well fast with her. It'll bring our bond together and make her love me even more. So I will do the right bidding for me, for my God, and for my wife, for my family, and just for my own spiritual behavior. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jesse, man. We love you, brother. Jesse, man. I can't wait to meet you in life one day, man. In real life. We have a documentary on liquid staking. I know, and it's amazing. Our new, beautiful, I mean, our team is just, I'm amazed, man. I was writing to my family today. I said, man, on my channel, we're doing a live stream all the time. You know what I mean? Then we're doing interviews every Wednesday night. Then on Friday, we're doing a weekly sum up that you're going to see from now on. That's a new thing we're going to be adding in. So check it out what we're doing now. I just want to break it down. All right? You're going to be getting price discovery videos with beautiful editing, amazing graphics, and of course, this beautiful voice, right? And my wonderful blue eyes, bringing you the greatest content here in cryptocurrency. Then we're also going to bring you a weekly technical analysis every single Friday. Get into the weekly technical analysis, jump on into that. Then every Wednesday, we're going to be interviewing someone from around the blockchain. And then I do streams all over, 2 on the weekends and 5 during the week. That gives you, 9 live streams a week? My goodness, what else can you have? Who else, right? We are working extremely hard to push the content and to just do what I love to do with my life. That's all. Is it too late to long now? No, that's a beautiful, I can't tell you what to do. You got to do whatever makes you happy. I would never tell you what to buy or sell. I would never tell you when to long. It's always up to you, man. It's completely up to you. I am having coffee while I'm longing Bitcoin, everyone. Is it too late? Hey, let's go, baby. And this could dump easily to the downside. Bart Simpson, anything could change. I just like these low stochastics. This flag looks pretty good to me. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin to the upside. How long it took you to become a profitable trader? About 5 years of my life, on and off. That's actually not true, because one of the first trades of my life, I started investing. I didn't start trading. So look at my life. How did I begin? I researched. I started a path to become wealthy. Path to wealth. Now, a path to wealth, trading works, but to become wealthy, you need to start investing. You need to start creating. There has to be more to it. Trading is one of, you want 7 streams of income, right? Trading is one, all right? If you can sell your personality, like I do a little bit, that's another one, right? If you can kind of put your unique energy out to the world and you can monetize that as well. Do you have a skill? Like I'm a trader and I teach people the skill. That's another monetization. Then I would like to start a real estate portfolio, right? And the idea is to make 7 streams of income. That's how you become a billionaire. That's the way. All right. So I want to teach you and show you how I make my way to $1 billion really on this channel. 10 years from now, I hope to be a billionaire on the channel and be like, hey, remember when I started back then? Hey, I used to be broken in credit debt and now I'm where I'm at now. If I could do that from where I'm at now, then from where I'm at now to $1 billion is actually easier. I'm telling you right now, I went from being zero, having nothing, to where I am now. It's like $1 million X almost. So if I can $1 million X I can easily go from $1 million to $1 billion. Like, that's not even that hard. So I feel like I've already done the hard work. Now life will just continue if you stay disciplined and you keep pushing every single day of your life, but you can't stop. So here's the deal. Someone asked me, how did I start trading? I began looking at the monetary. I basically found out that the housing crisis was happening by Peter Schiff. Then I started buying gold and silver. I amassed about $40,000 worth of it. I was in my apartment. I said, what am I going to do with this? I said, if there really is Armageddon and I have to stack it in a backpack and get food, is it really going to help me get somewhere? And it didn't make sense. It just didn't. The vaults they hold for you, were they really going to keep it for you? And I never trusted the idea. I loved having gold, and it kept me from inflation. Then I found Bitcoin, and I started doing the math, and I found out the hash rate, and I did all the math. And my brain is very math-orientated, and it also has kind of an autistic, I don't know what it is, but there's something going on with my brain when it comes to analytical math, and it does stuff. I can't explain it. It just does what it does, and I let it do it, and thank God I have it. It's a blessing. Like, just like some people have like extra muscles, or some people have athletic abilities, my brain has a thing, and I use it, and it's a blessing. You know what I mean? So my brain started analyzing Bitcoin, and it said, man, they're going to keep printing money. And my brain, one night, I woke up in the middle of the night, my brain was like, you got to start buying Bitcoin, because it did the math for me. And I said, brain, thank you so much. And so my brain told me what to do. It told me that Bitcoin was going to continue to go up in value. I found it at 300 and 500 bucks. I dipped my toes in, but didn't buy enough. I started buying more at 1,200, 1,500 bucks, 3,000, 5,000. I bought so much below 10K in these bear markets, and I stacked my Bitcoin. Then as Bitcoin go up. Now, even before that, though, before I stacked my Bitcoin, I heard about the housing crisis, right? And then I started trading gold and silver because I realized it was easier to, to make money, I had to trade it. So I traded JNUG and JDST on the New York Stock Exchange. Then I got into the Toronto Stock Exchange, and I got into Great Panther Limited, which turned 2,500 bucks into damn near 9,000. I would then take that money, put it into Canopy Grow Corp. Canopy Grow Corp at $1 would go all the way to like $20 to $30. That would accelerate my investment portfolio to another level. At this point, I had just been swing and day trading gold, and I wasn't a heavy analyst at the time, but I was amassing money trading. I was becoming an investor. I was putting money into things, holding them for 2 to 3 years, and they were 10xing, 20xing. Then I had some money, and I started buying Bitcoin. Then Bitcoin did its thing. Then I decided I loved to trade. I got addicted to swinging, and I've always been trading. And then I just kept trading. And then I got to quit my job because I didn't have to work anymore, because Bitcoin and all the investments and then my life just ballooned. So unlike other people, I didn't day trade and begin, I invested and then earned the time to begin to trade. So I kind of went the other way for me than other people realize. So, but to become a profitable trader, like swing trade, constant trade, it took me about 4 years, I'll be honest, 4 to 5 years of just, and there would be times where I was profitable for 4 to 5 months, and then I would make a stupid mistake and ruin like months of gains. I would do it, and now I'm very, very, very adamant about not losing money. Now I protect money at all costs. Like, protecting money is more important to me than making money. Because if I can protect the money, when the market's easy to trade, I can just bang, 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 bang. So when the market's sketchy, when there's not, like right now, the market's sketchy, there's not 100 million altcoins pumping. It's not like it was last in February. It's not like the high coins in December. Maybe things will change soon, but so I'm not putting as much money into the market right now when I swing trade. Duh. Like, it's obvious. When the market's ripping and doing great, I'm throwing way more money into the market, and I'm bang, bang, bang. So I've learned how to change with the trend. The trend will change your life. You got to use the trend to get it in. I was saying this to everyone in my trading group today. I didn't always understand the trend, and I wasn't always I didn't get it. But now I get trend analysis, and I understand. And when the trend begins to change, I start closing out positions. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, before, I used to just get into the euphoria. I'd be making gains, and I'd be like, oh, maybe this time I'm going to break through. But I didn't look at the overall trend. Like right now, we got to break through these two highs. If we don't break through this high, that's a lack of a trend, and we will make a lower low. I understand that so thoroughly. So if I want to open up a bigger position in something, or if I want to do something larger, I got to break through this high, retest it. That would be an area I may want to load up on an altcoin if we retest this zone for Bitcoin. I'm watching Bitcoin levels, and I'm using Bitcoin's moves to time my investments based on the bigger part of the market, okay? I showed people how I did this with Phantom back here. Look, Phantom, Bitcoin, everyone said Bitcoin was going to 10K. They scared everybody out of the position. They didn't want you to get in. They didn't want you to make the money, so the article said that we were going down and GBTC Grayscale was going to unlock a bunch and we were going to dump. They didn't want everyone getting that cheap Bitcoin in the lows. But I found a hidden bullish divergence, and a Fibonacci golden pocket. Those three confluences made me long Bitcoin and Phantom and a few other coins, and I would run this rally up to the upside. Many people would. I would get many messages. people that paid off college tuition, people that started businesses, people that did amazing things because they did the research, they found the coins that I were talking about, and they decided for themselves that there was a great idea. I never told anyone what to buy or sell. I am not a financial advisor, and nothing I say and do should be taken as such. So I got into cake at 60 cents. I got into EGLD at 20. I did so many things. Cardano at 8 cents, Cardano at 2 cents. And we continue to plow ahead. So honestly, if you go back to my live streams, you can see me making this. Sean, could you, I think my team may not be here now, but if anyone can, if you can go to my YouTube channel and go back to this time, to this date here, September 5th, this whole area, you can see me drawing this pennant and calling for a 27 to 20, almost $30,000 Bitcoin when it was at $6,000. That would have 5 extra money, just understanding the concepts that I was breaking down back then. And that was 3 years ago now. Okay. So we've been doing this for a while. We've shown our track record. I am an investor who has done pretty well with my life, and I love to trade. So I just broke down my story a little more than I have. I usually tell people that during the beginner's course. I break that down and show them what happens, Can you have a look at Phantom? Small time frame, please, sir. Well, it's probably just going to follow Bitcoin. I guarantee if we look at Phantom, it's in the same kind of flag here on the 7-minute time frame. So I'm watching this flag. There's a likelihood once this 21 touches, we do get the pump to the upside. So let's take a look at BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP is a liquidity provider showing me where people have their orders on the order book. I see a huge sell order, 28,000, but they're kind of creeping back up to 28.1, telling me that we're likely to go up to this area into the zone. 28,100 is, being proposed here. I like to see if it corroborates. Like, I want to see a corroborated story, if you know what I mean. I want to see that it is showing me that there is likelihood of a move to the upside. There's one liquidity bar here, but there's just 2 here that are closer. This is telling me a short squeeze is likely, and we're probably going to see a short squeeze. Every single time I show up on the live, I don't know why, it seems like 80 to 90% there is a short squeeze. Is there going to be a short squeeze on this one? We will find out. We will find out. Okay, dude, can you stop dragging how much crypto you got? I'm getting more depressed. I don't get depressed because of someone else shining. That means that you have an issue. You should be actually super happy because I was broke as a joke. You want me to tell you how broke and depressed I was? And how much credit debt I had? And do you want me to tell you how I fell through a glass door and was bleeding, I almost lost my life? Do you want me to show you how down I was and out when I used to cry myself to sleep every night and bang my head against the wall? If you want that, I can tell you that story too. Will that make you happy? Like, what will make you happy? You know what I mean? What do you want? You want me to tell you how horrible things were? You know what I mean? Or you want me to tell you that, hey, I was down and out like you were. I had nothing like you that you claim you have, but you have everything. You know why? People didn't wake up this morning, but you did. So how dare you? How dare you not be grateful for this perfect life that you were given? You were given a moment. You can eat and you can breathe. Everything else is a lie. Like, they've told you need all these things. You don't. You need a roof over your head. You need to eat and you can breathe. What else do you need, my man? You have everything you need to get to the next level. Everybody here does. Nobody needs a handout. My 2 friends, they were millionaires, and I thought they were going to give me a handout. I did. Not really a handout, but I was going to hustle, but I wanted to make this perfect business plan, and they were going to hand me some money, and I was going to ride off into the sunset with my video company, and I kept having meetings, and I was this close, and I was like, yo, just throw the 100 grand on the account, 200 grand. These guys are worth 50 mil, come on. I never got the handout. Nobody did it for me. I ended up doing my live stream alone with an old microphone and an old table. All right? I then threw out a table my mom had in here for 20 years. I'm telling you right now, I started this stream with nothing. An NNT1A mic that I had for 5 years prior that I bought for $100. A tiny little Focus for $200. I didn't have the Rode mixer. I didn't have the SMB7. I didn't have the stand-up desk. I didn't have the 6 monitors. I didn't have a damn thing. But I did it anyway. All right? So I don't want to hear anybody complain about what they don't have. You got to focus on what you do have. Gratitude is the attitude. It rises your frequency to the point where you can live in abundance and you change your wavelength. Your frequency brings things into your life you never thought possible. I'm telling you how to change your life. I'm explaining subconscious mind theory through electrical impulses that basically articulate your thoughts into the universe and bring in back what you desire. But you must control this, and you must have power over your subconscious mind. Once they've hacked your subconscious mind, you are gone. And they know exactly how to do it. They know exactly how to do it. All right? You got to clip that out. That's the attitude. Much love. Shout out to Buck Nasty in the house. I have a roof over my head. So you're blessed. And honestly, you woke up this morning. I love this thought. You know, you ever see that guy, Brad Castleberry, I think his name is? And he says, no, I think it's another dude, Brad. And he's like, what if I told you that tomorrow morning I would give you $10 million, but that would be the end of your life. It would be over. Would you take it? Like, or I could give you $10 million today, but that means that tomorrow morning your life would be over. Would you take it? No, nobody would take it. So then he says, so what you're telling me is waking up tomorrow morning is worth more than $10 million. And the mind just goes, because like you wouldn't take $10 million not to wake up tomorrow morning. So waking up tomorrow morning is worth more than $10 million. Say it out loud. Say it out loud. It's worth more than any amount of money in the world. So then you realize that you have more than anything already with you. It's already there. You don't need anything else. They want you to think you need something else. You don't. You have it all right here inside of you. You have everything you need right here inside of you. I'm telling you, I didn't realize it either. I laughed because I can't believe it was right there in front of me the whole time, but I was unable to see it with my own eyes. Just fascinating to me, really. Absolutely fascinating. This life is a blessing. The journey that we go on as we live and learn is a blessing. And honestly, like, I'm so lucky to be here with each and every one of you every day. I am so grateful for a YouTube channel. I am so grateful to be an influencer in a space where I can give light, positivity, and love. And I'm so blessed to be in the position that I am today. And I know that I need to use it in the best way possible. And I'm going to, everybody. I'm going to. I love each and every one of you, and love is the number one answer. Love is the strongest frequency. If you live in love, you will not be denied. I'm telling you right now, you will not be denied. Just keep pushing, never stop believing, and know that you are the answer. One of the greatest messages that you might receive is that you are the message. One of the greatest messages that you might receive in life is that you are the message. I'm telling you right now, you are the message. Go out there and make it happen. Do it for me. Do it for your mom. Do it for your wife. Do it for your kids. If not for yourself, do it for your kids and your wife. Do it for people that love you. You deserve it. You're better than all those sleepless nights. You're better than the alcohol. You're better than the drugs. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. Do it for Johnny. Do it for Johnny, man. All right. Look at the massive move we just caught. And I just told you it was coming, didn't I? And it happened right when I said it happened. Who does it every day? I did this last night. I did it again. Come on now. Come on now. Look at that. Look at the move. Look at the results of someone that works every single day. Look at the results. Look at the results of someone that works every single day. Look at the short squeeze that I just called. They do it every time I show up, I feel like. It's insane. And people try to say I take TA or someone try to run their mouth on me. Go ahead and run your mouth on me. Because I do it every day and I show it every day and I put my life on the line every single time. How dare those people talk about me? How dare anyone say against my name? Show up every single day and put my life on the line. More than anything that they have done when they whisper on my back. May Shaitan shut their mouths and may God bless us all. Love you all. I'm sorry I'm pushing it today, but that's how I feel. And I'm not going to hold back just because everyone else doesn't have the energy I have. I do it for Johnny, for you, brother. I've changed my life, started to grind, and now I'm starting to shine. Thank you for mentoring me, Sam. I love you, and I beat it. I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. Look, we just showed you the pump, and it happened. Like, come on now. Another percent gain. Another percent gain on the open order. I just opened it. This didn't open? Okay. Look, I just made another 5%, 25 bucks. Like, I'm showing you, I'm about to double this 400 bucks quickly. $25, $25, $50, $700, 60 bucks, 50 bucks. If you can't double 400, you got no business getting it in. Look at this move to the upside on the perpetual. Look at this move coming for bitty Bitcoin. And it's just getting started here. 5-minute erupted too. Look at the 5-minute. It looks absolutely beautiful. We're going for my target here. I showed up and it started to move. How many times do we do this every single day? Shout out to Legend Emperor. Just turn your music down, man, or your sound down. Get that triple stream. And for me, that's good. Like, I don't need to be greedy. That's a 25% gain, 5% gain fast. I take it. It could go even more, though. I should trail that. I take that. I like that. I close my trades. I made 5%. I'm done. I just keep taking it. I'll get it again. That was a blessing. Thank you for the Lord blessings. You know, it could keep going up. I don't mind. It's okay. I could trade another flag now on the 30-second chart if I want. I could chart this one now if I'd like to and try to bang on this one. Wait for it to hit the 21 and get nice and neat. Then I can enter again on the 30-second chart if I want and fulfill the rest of the 7-minute if I feel the need. There's always an opportunity for me. I can always find a way. It's never no. I can always take a gain and I don't have to stress it. That looks like it could continue. I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO. The negative people don't need to leave. They need the help and guidance. And this is the place. I'm an alcoholic, almost 7 years without a drink. Best decision I ever made. Jonathan Paul, I love you. I've been 2 years sober, man, without the booze. Sam is a man of God with a mission to save as many people from the corruption as quickly as possible. This man has really put his A on the line for us guys. I'm not joking. The Lord led me to Sam. I was hopeless and lost, and now I can finally see what road I'm on. Let's go. Shout out to you, Kevin. You're right, Matthew. My sense tells me I stayed in this one with $4. I have to stay in this one with $24. You're funny. This 30-second looks like a nice swing right now, honestly. It's got a point of control that it's holding. Make a tiny trade there for 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Stop loss is at 2796. There it is there too. That looks like it's going to blast. I don't think I can get the 30-second chart here, right? So what are the levels? The entry is 28,061. Stop loss is at 27,961. Take profit would be at 28,325. We're just scalping small time frames here. I apologize for that. I've been doing it a little more lately. Let's show you the bigger picture here. That's about to be. That's high risk. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do that. I just want to make that really clear. If you have been trading for a long time, I would be very weary of the moves that I'm making here. So look at this here. I mean, that looks like it's going to make bacon on the beach, man. Something makes me want to. I mean, look at that. It's a bull pennant. Above a point of control. Oversold in the stochastics. Falling volume, falling price, sideways price. Interesting. If GALA hits $2, I'm buying my dog a Honda. You're funny, man. Let's take a look at the bigger picture here for Bitcoin. We're going to look at Bitcoin USD here on Coinbase. That does look like it's going to go. That's bullish consolidation on the 30. I know I'm saying the 30-second chart, but hey, sometimes you need the time frame that makes the most sense. Okay. So this is our Coinbase chart here, as I've shown you before. I'll do it again. I'll be nice about it. What I'll do here is I'll hit copy. So it's copied. Now I have that already. Remove all the drawings. But look, now I can paste it, right? So I grabbed it before I got everything out, and I got my levels now. Sometimes I add a little yellow line onto it so it gives me a label. You see that? Just double up on there. So I got 25,329. I got 28,900 as a resistance. I have support at 25,139, right? And then what no one else is really talking about, and I keep reiterating, is this diagonal trend line that has been holding oh so sweetly. And I've been going over the idea that we may be making this beautiful, a bit of an ascending triangle. All right. So this diagonal trend line has been holding me down. It's been the reason I've been going for the gusto. All right. Ooh, we're watching this. The music, the adrenaline, the feeling, the rush, ooh, man. And we hit a gain yesterday in the live. We hit a gain this morning, right when I woke up. We hit a gain right now. I mean, come on, man. And all you had to compound. Pay yourself, take profits. Pay yourself, take profits. Pay yourself, take profits. I drew a bullish megaphone on the 1 minute chart. Now hovering above the upper line. Love you and appreciate you, man. You are bacon on the beach. Priceless. Shout out to Digital Woody. Shout out to Andy. And where is everybody from, baby? Where are we all from? Let me know where you're from. Roll call. Mexico, Bangladesh. Let me know where you're from. The Philippines. And this track is called Deep in London. If you want to get deep in London, this track is Deep in London by Bastian Slice. Richmond, Virginia, Denmark, Philly. Okay. Afghanistan. Okay. Are you saying Kandahar? Where you from? My wife's family's from Afghanistan. Texas, Jersey, El Salvador. We love you, El Salvadorians, with your Bitcoin. Australia, Costa Rica, baby. Pura Vida, Cesar Cordero, man. I love Jaco, man. Tamarindo, baby. I've been there, man. I've traveled, baby. Belgium, Nayarit, Mexico. The People's Republic of Cork. Dude, I love Cork, man. My family's from Cork. That's where my Welsh last name derives to the southern parts of Ireland. County Cork, man. Hex, baby. Morocco, North Korea, Montreal, St. Pete, Hong Kong, Florida, Malaysia. Unbelievable. Motor City, New Zealand, California, Florida, Space Coast, British Islands. Dubai, baby, 333. My man, Florida, Dubai again. I might have to move to Dubai, baby. Looks like it's going to be the place for people to entrepreneur it up and get it going. Look at there. There's the green action there. That thing looks like it's about to move right now for another quick scalp here to the upside. We take a shot. We take a shot. Enter at 28,033. Stop loss below 27,950. That's the move. So here, stop loss. 27,950. I'll go 945 to be cool with it. And the target that we're going for here on this tiny little scalp is going to be 28,275. I'm going to go a little shy of it to be cool with it. And I'm going to enter the trade here. Can't really lose a lot on it, so I'm not too stressed about it. And I'm going to use a little less than I had before because I'm already won and I don't want to lose. So I'll use smaller amount. 333 almost. Look at that. I was almost at 333. Let's see if this tiny trade plays out. Starting to move right now. Let's see here. It says it will. Stochastics say that there's a high likelihood this is going to move to the upside now. So we try to scalp it again. Metropolis, Clearwater, people still coming in. AZ, baby, Nepal, Sweden, Pang, Afghanistan again. Wow, we got more people from Afghanistan than I realized. Sri Lanka. From all around the world, man. Qatar, Nepal. Dude, I could fly to any city in the world that I feel like someone will be like, hey, I'm a lifer, man. Let's go eat. Look at that. Starting to move right now to the upside here. I found it on the 30-second chart. I'm getting absolutely crazy here. We might get lackluster. We have a resistance now, I have to point out. So you got to break above this. Here's the point here. We got it. This is it. This is it. Trade's probably already up now. It is up another $3, 1% gain. That's how you make 1%. You keep compiling this over time. I showed you $3 a day can turn into $162,000 on day 252 if you don't believe me. $3 a day, or compounding 3% a day. Actually, that's not $3 a day. 3% a day. I misspoke. But over time, I'm telling you, it'll change your life. Look at the daily. Getting a bounce today to the upside. I'm telling you, the 22-hour is the one that wants to move. And I talked about this. I was longing the bigger time frames. I went over the fact that this isn't a flag, and I like the fact that it could pump to the upside. This is a bullish rectangle to me. That's what it is. There's the measured move. And that is a bigger trade, too. That's a bigger trade. I kind of want to open up another account and keep a bigger trade open. I don't know how the trades affect each other per se, you know? Rejection by that level there. I'm going to close the trade, see? And I'm going to take the 7 cents. I don't need to play the game. Let's see. That should have pumped up if it didn't, but look, the stochastics, so resistance. We now hit a resistance. I don't need to play that. You get it? Protect that capital at all times. I still won that trade by a very small margin, but I didn't lose, see? Protecting my money is more important than making the money. I want to make sure I can protect the money first and foremost. Let's get out of the smaller time frames. I'm done doing that. That was just a quick move. I don't like to do it too much, but, you do what you do. I do anything. If there's any opportunity around, I'll take it. Small time, big time frame, invest, swing trade, you name it, I'm on it. I want it. DeFi, I'm in there. Liquid staking, I got that. Cake, I'm on it. You know what I mean? If it was happening in cryptocurrency, I was in there like swimwear, baby. So shout out to everybody here in the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's talk about the coins that are on my radar here. Caspa. I own a bag of Casper. I want to make it very clear. Look at the nice pump for Casper to the upside here. I had it in this channel. I wanted it to kind of fall back. I figured like it would. Got another little big push to the upside here. 22-hour is resetting. Technically following Bitcoin here. Caspa could continue to the upside. It's weird though. I wanted the smaller time frames to consolidate down a little bit. Let's take a look at our daily. Daily's pretty overbought. And it has a bearish divergence here now. This is a bearish divvy. I still believe even after one little pump, we're going to see a pullback. But Casper's still getting that money. This is a project you want to really pay attention to. We started getting into it here. We pumped. Then we drew a Fibonacci retracement. Then we drew a Fibonacci retracement. And we got into the golden pocket 618. That pumped again. Found this little consolidative bounce off. That pumped again. I mean, this coin has just been an amazing coin. So I would definitely write this down. I would definitely keep it on the radar. SCLP had a massive pump to the upside. I'm pretty sure we went over this on the live stream yesterday, but I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure I went over this on the live stream, and this thing would blast to the upside. We can always check. I'm not sure, though, if my team... I'm not sure if my team was able to do the timestamps for last night. Usually they can, but I'll check. If you're doing any, Mike. Yep, he did. He just doesn't stop. God bless you, Sean. You're just amazing, Sean. So he didn't go over scalp. I don't know where I put it out. I apologize. I go over many different things, but I thought I did scallop. Maybe the night before. Shout out to all you. Look at you. After Hours, Crypto Noob, all you awesome people. Then you, GF Burke, and all you beautiful souls. Thank you for coming on in, man. Thank you for the love. Now it's consolidating still pretty bullishly, though. Let's go back to where 7. How is that pump looking? Oh, no, that was the pump. Now we're on a new flag. Dude, we called that pump right now. Look at that. We called that pump before it happened. Boom. Pretty beautiful candle at the 7-minute. And now it's consolidating again. I think it could continue to make bacon on the beach. It's looking pretty good. I bet I should have left that trade open. Looks really good in the 1-minute chart now. 1-minute trade could move. Funny, I don't like trading this dollar time frames, but I guess I do. That 1 minute looks like it can blast. That 1 minute's going to likely to move based on my analysis. It's like an ascending triangle. You're oversold in the stochastics. MACD is unable to be seen. Let me open it up here. It's overextended, but I'll be honest. The MACD of all is like the one thing I care the least about. Stochastics, I put way much more weight on. This trade looks like it could still play out here to the upside. It's got to get above this resistance, as you can clearly see. It's got to get above the resistance. So I can do the same thing now. I can open it 28.99. I'm going to open it now quickly and then throw in the stop loss at a different time. See, this is something you got to do. So you open now. Then you go in here and you hit this. And then you fill it in. It already had a stop loss put in. Oh, I want to edit that then. It had one from before. Edit it. And so here, now I go back and I look at the trade quickly. Stop loss has to be somewhat below 28,230. So 28K would be all right. And then the take profit we want at 28,288. So 28,250. So we know 28,000. So we'll do 27,997, right? And then we'll do 28,250 on the 1 minute. And then you're in there like swimmer with a stop loss. Always protecting the money. Always protecting the position. All right? Never playing games. Finally down. We're up now again, 50 cents. Let's see how this thing moves. Now we're up $1. Oh, we're up a bean. That's the fastest dollar I ever made in my life. That's up $1, $2. Fastest $2 ever made in my life. $2 in what, 10 seconds? Someone just walked down the street and handed me $2 right now. I mean, I think I'd be in a good mood. I'm just saying. Like, it would be more than I had before I saw the guy. I'm just saying. Here's the move. I'm doing stochastics and charting. Wow, Sunday's hot tonight. I think the weekly candle close might get out of control. I got my energy at its apogee, actually and factually, increasing daily rapidly. Woo! Let's go, baby. Labradorite in the house. The intuition is hot. Got a bit of bearish divvy now. Look. Can you handle the sauce? Can you handle the sauce? Can you handle the sauce? 5 minute? 5 minutes beat. 5 minute just got rooted. It says be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that 5 minute to do my thing. I'm gonna close that with 63 cents. You go back and forth until you get the perfect entry. That's how you protect capital. And I am flip-flopping a little bit. I don't trade the smaller time frames that much. So it's more new to me. I mean, I've done it in the past a lot. And see, that's what true. I've done so many different things. There was years where I traded smaller time frames. Then I came back to I love swing trading personally. All right, let me show you what I believe is happening to BTC on the bigger time frames now. I usually don't do this, so you're like, he hasn't really, let me give you what I believe is going to happen. Now, last night, if you remember correctly, I said I believe that we were going to go sideways, Sid's way, right? And I said we'll probably wake up tomorrow somewhere in here, and I even circled it to the left side. You can see me on last night's live stream. And that's exactly where Bitcoin ended up going. So had you watched last night and woke up this morning, Bitcoin was where I believed it was going to be, right? Look at the end of the stream here. If you're doing any micro caps, of course I do. To that, I don't want more attention. Where's the action? We're somewhere in here. Right? That's my prediction. My prediction, we would make a right shoulder and stay somewhere in there. We woke up this morning and we had made a right shoulder and we're somewhere. Oh, this thing is, just trust the pattern, huh? Trust the pattern, let it play out. Thing is likely to pump. That's a breakout now of the resistance, which is a good sign that you broke above that local resistance point. You're back above 28K, baby. Back above the psychological 28,000. This trade looks like it's going to play out. So if you didn't jump in and out like me, we would have been in the paid right. I would have been paid right now. Should have just stayed in the trade. But hey, it is what it is. I protected capital though, so I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Another move though. Unreal. So we give you so we woke up this morning, the right shoulder, we were kind of in that area. Then I made the flag and then we nailed the flag. And God, I woke up at the right time and thank God I don't take a day off. Imagine if I took today off and we missed this awesome move. Well, how would I have felt if I had missed this? I mean, I guess I would not have known it even happened, but. So I gave you Casper. I'm going to give you 2 more coins that you just might want to find out what they are and research them. I'm telling you right now. Look at the move. There it is. Boom. Boom. Short squeeze. I should have stayed in the moment. Another little squeeze. It was quick, though. It was short-lived, and ephemeral is the word. Still very overbought on the 5-minute time frame. But that thing is mooning. Wow, the initial trade up huge now. Look at that. Pretty outrageous, right? Man, may God bless this group. May God bless each and every one of us for being here. We do it live every time, man. I put my guts on the line, man. I put my guts on the line. What coin did I buy? $1,500 worth last night on the live stream. What coin? I bought GALA, baby. GALA. Why? Because GALA. I'm telling you right now, only a matter of time to this thing moon alitos. And look at that. I bought GALA last night. I am up big already on the move. Inverted head and shoulder to the upside in the last hour. Banging on them. Banging on them. Where did I buy GALA? I bought GALA. Look at that move to the upside. And I bought GALA last night. $1,500 worth. You saw me do it. You saw me do it. You can go back if you don't believe me. And you can see me making the trade on All Trading. Man. Or maybe MEXC. I think I bought it on MEXC. I did. Let's see. I bought it on MEXC. So GALA is something that I'm adding to the bag long term. GALA, GALA, GALA. There's my GALA bag right there. I bought, it's at $14.87 right now. I bought 36,614 GALA. It ever goes to $1, that'll be $36,000. And the thing was 80 cents. I believe it'll go to $2. That could be a $70,000 investment. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but that $1,400 could turn into $70,000. I've seen it happen. These things have happened to me many times before. My $1,800 in cake was over $100,000. I've seen these things happen before. It's not unfathomable to me because I've done it. So, again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as such. Another coin that I'm building a bag of is called Wild. Wild is on my radar, all right? And I share all this stuff on my weekly screen share, everything that I'm doing. Shout out to my man Bartholomew Smurfington. Yup. Legendary time to be here. Shout out to Bartholomew. I love you, brother. Smurf, man. Trying to turn up that 30S boom. Right? Did we get the move? I think we just did. Look at the 30-second just shot out of nowhere. Look at that, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 30-second candles skyrocketing to my target, 28,300. We're almost there now at this point. As it all started. When did this start? I don't even know. What a performance we put on right now. What a performance. What a trading performance. It's like watching the Bruins. It's like watching the Bruins, Smurf. Who wants, yo, man. At it again. Good morning, lifers. We don't stop, baby. This must be a daft question, but it's accumulating ETF times 2 and times E, the same accumulating spot. Except for more profit or different. No. Bitcoin for me. I liquidated, then just put somebody in Bitcoin. I was kind of afraid in 2022. You can't live in fear. Like Pasternak, baby. You know, I love me some DGen Scalperinos. I want you to teach me options, man. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready, bro. I'm sorry I missed our Zoom that day. I just said, my family's like, the weekends my family's all over me. And I always feel guilty, and I really wanted to Zoom. But I miss you, brother. I got to Zoom. I want you to teach me the options. Hey, I don't know it all, everybody. Guess what? I don't know it all. Oh, my God. I don't know it all. I still learn every single day from other people. Even my students teach me daily. That's the beauty thing about being a teacher. You know how much I've learned from my students? You know, and then when I teach them, they teach me, and it's a karmatic relationship. Being a teacher is like the greatest blessing in life because so many people come to you with gems. And so many people appreciate what you've done for them. I would never not want to be anything but I'm a trader and a teacher. But man, if I had to pick one, it would be a teacher. I love it, man. I love teaching people. The best thing I ever did with my life was begin to teach others. Greatest, most rewarding feeling you will ever get is teaching other people the knowledge in which you encompass. There's nothing better than it. I'm telling you right now, there is nothing better, man. All right. The fun is over. You know, 1 hour is a pretty spent there. Look like we're hitting a resistance now. So now I got to actually go over where Bitcoin's going to. I like GALA, though. GALA looks pretty good to me. 4 hour time frame still has some gas, too. Wait for it to break above that zone, but I like what I'm seeing for GALA. 22 hour time frame is saying, hey, we're bouncing off the support. Now, this could make a right shoulder. I'll give you that. And we could dump shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. But I like what I'm seeing here. We pull a fib, too, and I believe you're on the golden Paquito. I mean, you bounce on the 618 there. So I'm looking for the 22 hour to bang, to boost GALA to the upside here. I'm personally going to trade it. I'm not swinging it, though. I'm going to hold a big old bag of it. And I'm going to sell GALA when it's $70,000. That's my plan. You're going to watch me do it like 18 months from now. I'm like, remember that GALA buy, everybody? I'm going to take 70 racks off the table now. Don't marry these coins. Marry your life. What do you want to do with the money? With GALA? Maybe I want to buy maybe I'll buy a $70,000 boat to go out on in Florida. And that will be the crypto boat. It won't be huge, but 70 grand ain't bad. You know, I'm not saying I want a yacht. Who knows? I got a plan out. I think I'd rather put it in an investment. I think I'm not going to buy a boat like that until I'm 45. 45 is when you can sit and like, I still got 5 years, man. But I am going to move to Florida, just so everybody knows, to the beautiful town of Sarasota. So if you're out there and you live there, I'm going to be your neighbor soon. We're going to be having lunch, dinner. We're going to be having fun. We're going to be at the beach. We're going to be trading on our laptops at the beach. We're going to be doing a lot of that stuff. We're going to have fun. I'm excited for my Floridian life. I'm excited to jump into the ocean almost every other day. I'm excited to just be a part of a different environment for the first time. I've been an upper East Coast guy my whole life in the snow and the cold and the dark winters. And I want to shine. I want to jump on out of that life. And I want to get to another life, you know. I'm excited. Anyone ever make the move from Northeast to Florida and they like it? Let me know. Let me know. I'll put that on my Twitter today, you know. Did anyone move from the Northeast to Florida? Could you share your story? Because I am moving. And save on state income tax immediately. Ron DeSantis talking about crypto banks, and he wants to do good crypto banks. And so, you know, did anyone move from the Northeast to Florida? Could you share your story? Because I am moving to FLA. I'm on my way, baby. I'm out. Not doing it no more. Florida has the best neighbors. Working to move from New Jersey to Florida. New to ATL, 50% cheaper and slower. Great governor DeSantis, free state of Florida. I've been in helping my nephew who's 25 now, and I've been making a little, and now he's hooked. I live in Florida for a year. It was West Palm. I had to move back to South Carolina. Never been to Sarasota. Just tell me what you and the fam want to eat, and I'm chefing it up. Shout out to Stack, man. I love you, brother. I love you, man. I'm going to grill up for you and Wifer. I can't wait, man. Florida got expensive. That's all right. So did I. I got more expensive. No, I'm just messing around. But Florida got expensive. I don't stress. I don't stress. Me no stress. Me no abundance. I only know abundance. There's nothing else. I mean, you're back above the resistance now. Now you're you're attempting to retest. See this? It's kind of a retest of that top trend line. But now you're in the rising wedge that wants to break down 68% of the time, right? You see how things change. But it is even a flag still, though. See that? Still a little bit of a bull flag. Bitcoin is moving. The Gulf storms are serious, though. Yep. I bought my house at 21, so yep. I'm in Sarasota. Can't wait to meet you. Shout out to Lenny Lyons. So did everybody. Been in Florida. Lived in Clearwater 25 years, man. What happened to your boat that got blown off the mooring? A 75-year-old guy that works out there and always takes care of the boat for me. Got his big wrench, his big old. He has a dredge, right? Like a dredge, and he came out there and he waited for high tide. And then he was able to crank it on in. And he cranked the boat back to safety. All right, everyone. The last coin I want to talk about is Wild. Wild is on my radar. So Wild, Caspa. And I own all these coins. I just want to make that clear. But Wild, Caspa, and GALA. Those are my three winners, baby. Those are my three winners. Over in St. Pete. Just moved from Washington. Cool. Did anyone answer the tweet already? I would like to see. Last time I did this, something about Florida, I got so many responses to the tweet. Lately, it's like a tweet comes, you don't see it yet. Did anyone move from Northeast to Florida? Could you share your story? Because I'm moving to Florida. Did a few months ago to Florida. Packed up and moved with the family and didn't look back. Moved to Pittsburgh to Ocala 3 years ago. You'll never have to clear snow off of anything while it's still dark out of the morning. This should be enough on its own, man. I love you, bro. St. Armored Circle is so beautiful. I love going there. You're going to see me every Wednesday at the car show. Can I turn $10 into $1,000 following your trades? I don't know. Can you? That's up to you. You know what I mean? Are your emotions going to get in the way? Are you going to be able to handle it? I don't know, man. It's completely up to you. Right? We don't know what you can do. We don't know what you can do. All right? Florida's the best, and I've lived in 8 states. Yep. All right, everyone. I'm jumping out of here for the day. I'll be back later on tonight. Let me go over my Bitcoin idea here and break it down. So what do I see happening for the day? What do I see happening to Bitcoin? Well, the diamond looks beautiful. The 22-hour is just getting started. You know, as long as... Here's the deal. Here's the deal. We'll go to my 4-hour. We'll get rid of the scalp. We don't need the scalp stuff. There's tiny flags on scalp. Okay. Let me zoom in. We call this pump to the upside. Beautiful pump. Absolutely beautiful pump, right? Nice move. 4 hours still has room to the upside. I believe it's going to continue to move. You want it to break above this red line, which is a point of control. Right there is kind of a point of, let me see. No, it's gone, but it's a high volume node. High volume node, super important. This is a resistance moment right here. All right, we'll get rid of this. Resistance at what? 28,100, 28K. So we got to get the 4 hour to make the push. Otherwise, it's probably going to come back down here, get tight in the zone. Then we're going to have to play this as a symmetrical triangle and see where we go. If today we get further out, boom. 22 hours suggests that that's likely to happen because the 22 hour looks really good. So here's the deal. We're going to come up to this level. Good time to take some profit probably. It comes back out on retest. That would be my next stage for opening longs. I want to make sure the diamond gets negated and we actually move to the upside. Bitcoin recently did this. It had a diamond and it did not go out of the diamond. It went out of the diamond. 32% of the time it will go up out of the diamond. So just remember that. However, the most likely scenario is we go down here. The probability is that we go down to 25,500. That's the probability, but hey, that doesn't always happen when banks are collapsing and people are rushing into Bitcoin. So you have to remember that, and a bunch of people miss Bitcoin and they want to get back in. So we're waiting for this to get above this resistance at 28,100 and breach this trend line. My next long would be, because we're kind of hitting a resistance. My next long would be if we came back up and we bounced off 28,323,300. All right. Be careful though. There's a 32% chance this breaks to the downside, but I'm putting my faith in that 22 hours, right? That 22 hour time frame. And then I'll leave you with this before I go, right? I'll leave you with this before I go. We'll get rid of the first group. We'll add the second group. And this is the deal. And this could take us to $38,000. And what I found was really strange is it's a 38% gain to 38,000. Pretty weird, right? 38%, 38,000, 38. Pretty weird. And look at the stochastics. They look like they're going to rip. We've played this many times. The 22 hour is an interesting time frame. 21-day moving average touching price action. And moving averages are starting to move, and they're not too, they could still continue. So bigger picture looks good to me. But I know what we have to accomplish in the smaller time frames for this to occur. And so we get rid of this now. And we slap back onto this. And so where do I see us tonight when the live stream comes on? I believe, honestly, I don't know. I'm going to have to watch the price action and do an update around 2 o'clock. If we get back above this area, it's likely we break up and we're in here. If we get rejected down here, so let me see where the 1 hour is. The 1 hour is very overbought. Probability is later today we go sideways, and hopefully by the stream, we're in some type of flag that's ready to break to the upside. So I would watch the 1 hour, and I'm predicting that when I show up later on tonight at 8 p.m., this will be in a flag on the 1 hour, and we can trade that flag when we're ready, and everything will be ready for me again at 8 p.m. So my prediction is price action will go sideways here and make a consolidated flag on the 1 hour while the stochastics reset. And we took profits at the resistance point, which is a smart move. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is live. Crypto is life.